Spero Jin in losers. And I don't know how that's going to play out. I know Spero Jin's usually the type to be hungry for the run back, the rematch. He's probably going to be able to try things that he didn't try in the first set. As an experienced Eddy player, he probably cannot unleash all of the tech, all the plays that he has in a short 2 out of 3 set. So to get another chance to play the same player, and kind of like an extension of that first set, I think those conditions play out in Spero's favor just because he's going to be able to try more things now and see what it is exactly that he needs to do against SourPiggy to make him feel a little bit uncomfortable. SourPiggy, on the other hand, like he's a vet, he's battle tested. He's going to come into this with the momentum of having already beat Spero Jin, but yeah, it's tough to call it just because like Spero is the type that wears you down, and I know you're able to beat Spero 2 out of 3, but can you beat him in another 2 out of 3? Like, can you win another like grueling war of attrition that Spero always wants to put you through? Like, we're gonna see it unfold once again, right? Where Eddy's playing that keep out game, you cannot get in, and you have to find your spots. And Spero, he loves that while standing 1-3.
He definitely does.
Yeah.
Spero's one of those players who is like, he's just like a saying, the more you beat him, the more dangerous he becomes, because he will go back to the drawing board. He'll try to learn that matchup. He'll try to learn those specific instances that he lost in to try to figure out ways to get around it. And if you're not constantly changing things up or being on top of your game, it could prove detrimental. I mean, we saw him come back and beat players that, he's lost to before. And, it made it look very one-sided. He's obviously he's the kind of player that does his homework.
When it comes to like actually Julia versus Eddy, the character matchup, Julia's got a lot of tools to deal with Eddy's like tricks, his stances. We talked about power, party crasher, but also she's got down forward 3, which is a really good pickup move too. That's really fast, and a lot of situations where you're blocking something of Eddy's that puts him in relax, you need a quick mid move, and that down forward 3, that knee, does just the job to pick him up. So let's see if SourPiggy can actually put that to use. Ooh,
nice.
Power crush.
He tried it. Yeah, and that's a good thing. I mean, here we go. Has him at the wall with the mix-up. Goes for the relax 1-3, guaranteed natural
Spero
combo.
loves that. He loves laying in your face when he's in relax, and then like proceeding to do like a delayed relax 1-3. Just because, when that initial threat of getting hit with the trippy kicks off the relax is gone, people aren't really looking for that low anymore. So Spero, he waits for that timing to pass where the opponent's worried about the low, and then he hits you with the low that does a little bit less damage but has more range.
Wow, he got the pickup off of that. That was crazy.
It's that Julia strength.
And yeah, that was all she wrote, man. One key sequence there from SourPiggy, able to close it out.
1-1 right now. Plenty of floors to break. Uncharacteristic. Yeah, no throw break.
Oh, and that punch, that lunging punch, so hard to react to. I mean, obviously it's a high, but I mean, you put yourself in so much danger because of the other options that she has as well.
Break. And that particular moment, Spero Jin was just like running in, right? He was like running in. Maybe he tried to block, but it was too late. He didn't get like counter hit or anything, I think.
Oh, this is a scary place to be here, especially. Gets the follow up. Nice.
Get some breathing room. That's a perfect move to use to get some breathing room because the opponent has to guess. SourPiggy in a position to steal it.
Definitely going to steal it here. Goes for the rage drive that has a resplat.
One more hit.
Oh, the second hit. That gets everybody. That gets everybody.
Yeah, especially like when it first came out. Like, it was getting me every time. But
every single time.
At this point, maybe you have a better chance of blocking it. But damn, that was like super tense moment. I don't blame Spero for trying to press button.
This time, SourPiggy taking a little bit more liberties with his pokes here, using that down forward 2 into the dash. It's gonna be tough. Gets the pickup.
Missed the opportunity to float, but that's okay. He's sitting pretty.
Yeah, definitely could have done crowd cancel down forward 3 into more stuff. Still looking really good, like you mentioned. Ooh, guaranteed.
One more hit. Man, he's really throwing Spero off here. Where Spero is usually rock solid, he can duck under a lot of highs.
The second hit, he wasn't ready for this delay.
He needs a little more. One more mix up. Oh, that's it. Yeah, usually I'm used to Spero just ducking hella highs and getting launches, but he's kind of like missing out on those right now. So maybe like it'll get better if he can start to land some of those. But he's holding his own right now as it is.
Nice. He dedicated himself there, went for the back 3-4 follow-up, but unfortunately unable to get it. Now Spero turning up the offense, but the get-up kick interrupts that.
He tried it again.
Oh, I thought he was going to launch him after that. What's he going to do? There's a big life deficit here. Spero is going to have to pull something out. Back 1+2, the classic. He loves that. Oh my God. Was that a rollback catch?
Yeah, it was.
go. Big damage opportunity.
Girl, he might lay there and try the relax trick again. Oh, the classic. The classic. The down 4-1-1 into the stepping punch.
He got that twice in that match. In that particular round, he got it twice. Crazy. Spero Jin able to squeak it out, get that first match. Again, this is a racist too. Spero Jin looking to take out the person that sent him into the losers bracket.
It was looking kind of scary there for a moment. After he lost that heartbreaking round where he got caught mashing, he tightened up, played a little bit solid.
I felt like Julia was doing so much work. I felt like Spero Jin lost that match. Even though he won, I felt like he lost.
He did. Like, Spero did a really good job of dealing like a bunch of damage at once. I think that's what it is. Like, you would go from having full bar, and all of a sudden you're like one hit away from death somehow, and you're like, how did that happen? I don't know. Spero, like, he's really good at striking when the time is right. Like, he did sidestep trip up that one round to spear the round. There were a lot of clutch moments that Spero really needed to work out in his favor if he were to have a chance of winning. And luckily for him, it worked out in his favor. And I only see things getting better for him here on out, because he did seem to kind of like struggle a little bit to start off.
I mean, like I said, we call him the king of clutch, right? You know, he has amazing ways to close out the match. But I also mentioned earlier that this guy, the more you beat him in this particular match, the stronger he'll become. In this time that he lost to him, because he lost him earlier in pool play, right? He probably labbed. He probably thought about everything that went wrong, and he probably figured it out. Obviously, things are working out here. He has the match lead right now, but SourPiggy, it was close. It went down to the final round.
It did. The moment Spero probably found out that he was like there was even potential for a rematch, like he started like digging up all the files, all the things that he remembered from the last set, just to like see what he could try differently. Like I said, we're not sure how that first match played, how close it was, or maybe it was like a run through, like SourPiggy might have destroyed Spero, trying whatever it is he tried, and here we're now seeing like a new game plan develop. I like what I see though. Like Spero, he's, I think he's more aggressive than he usually is, actually, to be honest.
All right, we got a random stage. It ended up being the Mishima building. Going into this action again, SourPiggy is now down one game here. Spero Jin up. Spero Jin with the momentum. Sometimes, some of the most dangerous stuff that you can provide for a player is momentum. Anyways, we're going to go into this. Again, this is the last short set of the tournament. After this, we will have our loser set finals.
Here we go. There are no floor breaks on this stage. And
so we get to the potential final round. We get a little bit bigger of a stage, right?
Yeah. I think it's the same size. I'm not sure. I may be wrong, though. I'm usually wrong.
Actually, we could probably check later. But, I mean, that's on the character select screen.
The exact dimensions and everything.
Really floor plan, the blueprint. Here we go. Eddy at the wall. Down 2-3. Follow up here. What's the mix-up? Nice block. Nice punish. SourPiggy. I feel like he's being put into uncomfortable territory right now because Spero Jin is definitely picking the shots here and he's dictating the offense. Oh, and look at that. That's what you called out. He loves it.
And he missed an opportunity last game, but it looks like he's a little bit more aware. It looks like he woke up this game. I think it was because of like the pressure that SourPiggy was applying last game and kind of threw him off. Now it's kind of like really you can see like this Spero's game right now. It's a slow pace, like taking up all the time. Yeah.
But yeah, Spero Jin is definitely playing at his pace, or the pace that he prefers. Waiting for his opponent to come to him, kind of bait certain things out. He was really able to showcase it in that last round as well. But nice low parry. This is
very good parry. Very, very good parry.
Yeah, and he needs that because the wall carry. Oh, look at this. Probably decided he hesitated quite a bit there. Maybe he was going for the big stomp.
Spero once again using up 4-3 to try to give himself some breathing room off the wall. Tables upturned. Now he can steal it. He's got enough life to take a couple of pokes, work his way back. Depends on what happens next. It all depends on what happens next.
Oh, and that was big. Gets the hit and the follow-up. He went for the spring kick, but the down one was a bit too fast there.
Got
tied
floated.
Up on rounds.
Bad luck. Got floated.
That hit that time. Oh, the power crush almost had him again, but this time blocking in time. And that's, I think, the bad thing about that particular power crush. He's going for it again.
Going for it.
Oh, my God. No launch.
He's going for it like he's up 1-0 in the set, which I like, Oh, surprise! Rodeo.
Oh, he figured it out. He's going to go for more rodeos.
This is very scary for both players. If you're SourPiggy, you don't want to get this round stolen. Sidewall. Not going to be a factor.
I don't know if that's going to be enough.
It's not going to be enough, but better to be in a position to kill than to like hold on to your raise drive not knowing what'll even happen, right?
That's true. Oh my god, I can't believe he went for that.
What are you doing, Spero?
Oh, he was doing that. He was doing that. Oh, he can go for down forward 4 or anything.
Choke both ways, everywhere. Somebody save him. These guys, the nerves got to him that round. It was getting ugly. I couldn't even process with so many mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, he could have easily done, down 4, 3, 1 plus 2. There was a lot he could have done there.
Spero did standing 4 because he thought it was going to be enough to kill, but he should have went for like a 4-4 or something more reliable.
Right, oh, again, he gets the sidestep 3 plus 4, which is probably the only sidestep move that he has.
Oh my god, why did Spero do back 3-3 after the raid?
Oh my gosh.
Last round. I'm so puzzled.
All right, he gets a pick. That's what we want to see. But again, the wall messes him up. Woo!
Throw?
He's got to give. Something's got to give. There you go. What's the mix-up? Goes for the mid that time.
Raise drive, stuffed.
You called it. You knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, it's funny. I called throw, and Spero just did like a mid-screen throw. That was funny. Raise drive stuffed. I mean, of course you knew the raise drive was coming, but Eddy's raise drive, it has that like a crushing property. You don't want to like jab to try to interrupt it. SourPiggy threw up that quick mid to the spin. That was a good option. Like that was fast enough to stuff the raise drive. He didn't have to worry about it going under the jabs or anything like that. But just had he been just a split second later,
yeah,
it would have been Spero's.
I mean, I feel like SourPiggy that entire match was kind of like waiting for those opportunities to really strike, and I think he had good placements overall. He was able to stop a lot of the stuff, kind of finding his own rhythm and really overpowering what Spero was trying to do. So it's up to Spero again to go back to the drawing board and see if he can outplay the offensive pressure that Julia has. And,
goes
not
back,
an easy feat.
It all goes back to I think it was that third round or something like that where he did the rage art. And he was supposed to get Oki, but before SourPiggy even got to his feet, Spero did back 3-3.
Yeah, and that was such a weird situation there because
when people make mistakes, you try to figure out, what were they going for to potentially even make that mistake on the inputs, right? And I'm trying to think, like, what could he have been going for right there to make him mess up and do back 3-3? Can't think of anything. He definitely like coughed it up there, and then there was another situation that happened right after there where Spero had the back. He went for standing 4, and it was like, oh man, if I'm Spero, I'm just like, I'm not happy with my stuff. Wow.
Either way, we are going to our final match here, and it's going to be a doozy because, again, winner of this match will move on to our losers final where Dr. Blazing Peanut is waiting, where that is going to be a 3 out of 5 race to find out who will be going into our grand finals. So if you guys are tuning in right now, Tekken 7 Online Challenge, US East, we're down to the final contestants.
Final 3. Spero's probably going to go no walls here. Just my guess. More than likely, it'll be the snow stage. He'll have all the time in the world, all the distance in the world to kind of pick and choose his spots, which is what he loves to do the most.
You called it. You knew it. He picked.
Hey, it ain't my first time watching Spero play in tournaments.
It's not your first time at the rodeo throw, I'll tell you that.
It's not. It's not my second either.
Anyways, we're going to go into this decisive match between these players. SourPiggy and Spero. Again, not a match that we aren't used to because these guys have already faced each other once before in the tournament where SourPiggy ended up sending Spero to the losers bracket. And now Spero looking for revenge, looking to move on in the tournament as well.
Let's pay attention to how they open. Is somebody going to try to make the first move, or are they both going to back up? Let's see.
Oh, they both swinging.
Swinging. That was probably the last thing I would have expected.
Yeah. You know, the thing is, if you're going to get into one of those fights with Julia, she has huge outswing priority over what Eddy has. I'll tell you that.
She can sidestep. You can. It's like, man. Her down 4-2-1, it kind of like sucks you in. It's got like deceptively long range.
Yeah. Oh, and she has counter hit ability like no other. Like no other. The risk reward, I would say, on her counter hit is way better than Eddy's.
Yep. Right away, you see SourPiggy dropping off some damage to try to get like a better position for Oki. It's good to do that early in the match, early in the set, just to see if you can kind of like snowball and build off of that. Spero's last chance, raise drive.
All right, you called it like right when you saw it, and look at that, SourPiggy getting the big launch while standing 1.
Too risky. Like, I'm used to Spero trying to tough it out, grind it out, even in that situation. But he kind of rushed it there.
True. I mean, you know, the problem with that range is like, I mean, if you're not within that slippery kick range where it's going to trip, I mean, really, what's he going to do here other than, you know, maybe relax 4? But he's not playing it safe enough, you know?
Right. Where are the elbows? Where are the elbows?
I think SourPiggy's scared too.
He is. Where are the elbows from Spero? Like, they stuff a lot of Julius things.
Oh, nice. I mean, he's not afraid to go for sides at 3+4, I'll tell you that. Picks up.
Spero needs his
oh, he could have caught him there on the rollback.
Second Mad Axes, I think. I knew he was going to do it again. I didn't even get a chance to call it out. But that was... Spero knew as well.
Yeah, he definitely has a good read on him from seeing that situation before, but a running slide. Oh!
His time is winding down, even if Spero gets launched.
He needs to launch.
He needs a lot.
But, I mean, her combos take so long, you know?
Yep, there's not enough time for here right now.
All right, good runaway. Spero Jin able to close it out, tying up the round count here. Yeah. Again, this is the final match between these two.
Time to think long and hard about what you're going to do this round, because this is for the 2-1 advantage. Final set. I'm sorry, final game in the set. Gets it this time to trip up. Combo. What's Spero going to do after? Is he going to play lame? Is he going to...
Wow, he just threw it out!
Yeah.
Was that an elbow that accidentally went into while standing one? Who knows?
He did jabs. He ran up and did jabs. So uncharacteristic, but I think he's going to...
Oh, he missed!
Get away with it. I don't know. I don't know. It's scary.
Interesting. Spero just started using the low jab there after the elbow sequence.
Good, good. You need low jabs in your game. Standing 4 are probably going to be what he tries to do.
Yep. Definitely called him out, man. I think Spero's so lucky that you're not playing against him.
I might. Maybe I'm the final boss. You never know.
But that's the thing. Will Spero make it, though? Will he make it?
Caught him looking like he's... Oh!
Oh, man. Spero Jin is in there. He has a huge lead right now. He's going to backdash. He's going to chill.
He's flowing. Man,
maybe not. Maybe not. He's going to go for it again. I hope not.
Man, last time he tried to double up on the Mad Axis, he got destroyed for it. Okay, you got reads too, Mark. I think that's it.
That should be it. If he gets it right, down 2-3, follow up, and that should be it. There you go. Spero Jin taking it, getting his revenge match, and now securing a spot in the losers finals.
That was dense. That was a really good match just because, man, I thought Piggy was going to take that just because when he like randomly launched Spero trying to go and like do jabs, I thought that could have been a turning point, but then Spero just like quickly put a lid on all of that. So it's good to see him clutch it out, not really throw it away like he did like the last